All right, welcome back again, people. If you're seeing this video for the first time, my name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry, no spaces. And what my company does is help you set up the foundation of your online business while assisting you with becoming more comfortable speaking about it. Now, whether you know it or not, this is the new format to speak. Those large crowds and large audiences, they're going to go by the wayside once people see how effective this actually is. And it's one of the things that I love because you get to do it from wherever you are. If you're traveling, if you're in your office, if you're at home, it's up to you. That is the world and the lifestyle that we're going to right now. That's the transition from the large crowds and everybody in the audience to where you get your information out at one-on-one, or you get more people on the Zoom, whatever way you want to do it. But either way, you're actually always marketing. See, because when you're seeing me for the first time, this is a marketing technique. This is something that we use to get information from one place to the other, or when we want people to know something that they don't know, we create a video, or we create a podcast, or write a blog about it, right? Those are the three main arms of information that people are basically gathering their information from today. This, however, is the number one. Videos are what people are doing. So pay attention to, what you want to do and what you're capable of already. Because if you're in the millennial generation, the people who are more tech savvy than anybody right now, then you can possibly catch on and take this very, very quickly. And if you're in my generation, then it's going to be a little difficult, more difficult, because we didn't really grow up with technology like this. But fortunately, I started like 10 years ago, so I'm kind of like caught up, with other people that are kind of tech savvy. And I like it. I really love it. I actually see it being the end all be all. When I say that, I feel like at some point it'll collapse because, power is corruptible, and absolute power is absolutely corruptible. So, we deal with people who have, when you can amass $1 trillion, one person, a trillion with a T, that's power. That's power. And you have people that will fall in line for power. And if they won't fall in line, there are systems to eradicate them, get them out, right? And that's what we're seeing right now with this, with our current administration. If you say no, say no. But we'll move you right out and put someone who will say yes in, and then we'll keep the process moving. You got to watch those types of situations, though. They always end badly. They don't really end in a way where, they definitely don't end in a way where everybody benefits. But the people who have been benefiting begin no longer to benefit, and then that's when they kind of get a come to Jesus moment, right? They want to, do the right thing now all of a sudden, because now you found out, I've been taking all this situation for granted, or I've been, it's just ridiculous what we're experiencing right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I don't want to go too far on that stream of thought. I'm basically wanting you to know who I am, so that when you see me, you can say, hey, that's Larry James right there. I know Larry James when I see him. Yes, I do. But let me tell you a little bit about how I become Larry James, or how I processed this process, okay? I'm originally from Oklahoma City. I'm going to go back all the way to high school real quick. I went to a high school called John Marshall in Oklahoma City. This is how you have to tell your story. See, because you're going to structure it the way you want to, but it needs to be kind of impactful, because there are other people probably watching this that went to John Marshall, or know someone who went to John Marshall, right? After John Marshall, after I graduated from there, I went to the Marines. I joined the Marines for 6 years, but I only did 3 active and got out because I went for the college benefits. I wanted to go to college. I wanted to be a psychiatrist at 17. I knew I wanted to do that because I've always been fascinated by the mind, right? Still am, and I still dabble in that mental stuff, but I like small business too. I love entrepreneurship. Just love it. I love it. I love teaching it, and I love doing it. Okay, so after 3 years in the Marines, I moved back to Oklahoma and started going to college, right? That was all in my plan. I started at a junior college, went 2 years, graduated with a degree in science because that's what was necessary to become a psychiatrist at that time. So I transferred from there to a university, went to the university for a full year. Everything was going great. Then started going back and forth to Texas, and I liked it a lot. And then I met who would soon be my wife, which would be my daughter's mother. Then I resigned. I mean, I stopped college, and at the same time, I was going to working at an Air Force base called Tinker Air Force Base. So let me leave that out. And I wanted to transfer to Texas, and they wouldn't let me transfer. There was never any openings. So I resigned, sold everything I had except my car and my clothes, and took my money and moved to Texas. And my life began at that point. And so many years later, I'm still in Texas, no longer married, but I have a son and a daughter. My son is an adult. My son is 41 and my daughter is 34. I only have 2 children, but you know, I help raise other children because of different relationships. But it's all involved in this thing called life, and you have to be able to tell your story and understand that other people have similar situations that they deal with, right? And you may be helping them, or you may be helping the next person tell their story about their entrepreneurial journey as they start. Because you always got to interject those people, because people want to know who you are, where you come from, how'd you get here, right? And it's all relevant. It's all relevant. So remember, I'm interested in you starting your business in 2020 online. You can start very small. Won't cost you a lot of money. It really won't cost a lot of money. Or you can just keep watching these videos until you get your nerve up. And then like my system is, again, 90 days. It's $45 per month, or $125 if you pay for all 3 months. And then at the end of that 90 days, if you decide you want to go farther, then we can go to the next level. But at the end of the 90 days, if you're able to make it to that 90 days, you'll know so much. You'll be in such a good position to where you'll be able to make that decision, you know, a conscious decision whether or not you want to continue or do something else. And 90 days is not a lot of time out of your life, right? No, 90 days, come on now. You can do 90 days standing on your head. And look at all the knowledge you would have gained, and you would have increased your value in the marketplace. So when people come to get information from you, it can't all be free because you know too much now, right? You have to use use the skills that you created for yourself to generate a lifestyle that you want. That's called business, right? All right, listen, that's all the videos I'm doing today. That's 3 videos. That's enough for me for today. I'm going to do, I told you, between 20 and 25 over the next 30 days. So I'm ahead of schedule. So keep watching these videos and share these videos, like these videos, comment on these videos. That's the internet world. You know how it goes, right? Come on now. Let's get in the game. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great weekend.